Okay, guys, take two. Apparently, we had a little bit of a difficulty there with the first video. I'm not sure what happened there. Um, Anywho, I want to wish everyone a happy Memorial Day. Let's try to remember that it's not just about beers and barbecue, right? It's about remembering the fallen who have paid the ultimate sacrifice to provide us the freedoms that we enjoy today, right? I think probably half the things that we do enjoy in this country would be against the law in other countries, and we'd probably be jailed for it, right? So, anywho, that being said, I'm not going to go further into that. I want to talk to you guys about setting goals, okay? And one of the reasons I've talked about this in the past or touched on it in previous videos. Those of you out there that I've spoke to in the past, are mentored. It's one of the things that I typically bring up is setting goals. If you set goals, you will be successful. That means you got to set your daily, weekly, and monthly goals. Okay, that might mean making 100 or 100 plus phone calls a day. Okay, and getting one new customer a day. It might mean once you start getting freight, if you're brand new, making $300 to $500 a day in commissions if you're a broker. Okay. If you're a carrier, it might mean, hey, when I'm calling about a load, spending a moment or two, even if you're a dispatcher, talking to your broker about, is this a regular lane that you have? Network, building some consistent business. Okay. But set your daily, weekly, and monthly goals, and you will be successful. You do that, and you will do 6 figures a year. Now, you can do 7 figures a year, even as a freight broker agent. We'll get into that in future videos about building your agency and things. But if you do that, and you're adamant about it, and you're driven, you can do it. Okay? I just brought on an agent here this past week. Didn't have any background in logistics or transportation. Him and I had spoken for a couple of days prior, over the weekend, past weekend. He's already picked up new customers. He's already booked freight. The man is a go-getter. He is goal-driven, right? This is why I am almost preachy about setting goals. Okay? And as a quote, and I forget who says it, I'm not going to try to take credit for it, but focus on your goal. Don't look in any direction but ahead. Okay? Successful people are very goal driven. All right? You look at anybody in life, celebrities, sports players, musicians, actors, politicians, whatever it is that you're looking at, all those people are very, very goal driven, right? And they've put a timeline on that. So this is why we set goals, our daily, weekly, monthly. When you hit those goals, that doesn't mean the end of the road, right? We up those goals. Okay? So something to think about going into the new week. We have an extended, at least for some of you, maybe you have an extended weekend. I will be back to work tomorrow, at least in some capacity. But just something that I wanted to sort of remind everyone about, and it's really kind of came about because of my new agent, Roger, and maybe I'll have him on in the next week or two. I would really love to do that. Have him kind of talk to you firsthand, about, how things are going for him, not just me telling you, right? And I probably should have talked to him before I did this video, but I'm sure I can probably convince him to kind of come on at least for a few minutes and discuss things. But yeah, guys, I'm not doing any sponsored commercials or anything like that today. Just kind of wanted to keep this brief. The only thing that I will mention is that if you're not already a part of the group, join Freight Brokers and Carriers Network group. I really want to keep this a positive group. And the one reason why I do kind of bring this up is that I belong to other groups besides my own, obviously. And I've actually talked to 2 people this past week, fairly new to the industry, had some questions, got a lot of flack about it, right? We all didn't get into this industry knowing everything, right? And sort of like what my dad said, the easiest thing to be in life is an asshole, you know. And maybe I'll get kicked, maybe my channel will get banned because I said that. I don't know with YouTube, but I don't care. I mean, I do, but I don't. But anywho, you know, we don't need to be so, I don't know, rude to each other. You know, somebody was there to help mentor you at some point in time. I know I did. You know, when I first got into this, you know, I took a training course, which is absolute garbage. But I got through it, and luckily enough for me, there were a few truck drivers once I finally landed my first customer, because I didn't have any kind of a sales background. None of that was part of my training. They had mercy on me, talked to me, you know, a little bit in length about some things, and I had a couple of brokers that were, you know, willing to provide me with some pointers and some things to kind of help get me started, or I wouldn't be here today. Flat out. I wouldn't. And so for that, I thank them, and I like to be able to pay it forward, and that's why I have this YouTube channel now. You know, there aren't any like hidden secrets. At least I don't feel like there should be. I think everybody's so afraid of competition and everything, but we shouldn't be. You know, we should be there to help elevate each other, right? Help build each other. You know, I don't ever want to see anybody fail, and that's one of the things I won't tolerate in my group. So if you're not a part of that group, if you're facing negativity in other groups, by all means, feel free to join the group. Just make sure you answer those questions, okay? You know, when you get in, because otherwise I can't approve you, right? Because it's just a way for us to kind of help keep out spammers. We don't need anybody there, you know, I don't know, promoting, you know, making money sending postcards or something. So please answer those questions when you join. With that, I'm going to call this video quits. I'm going to wish you all, again, a very happy Memorial Day. And please remember the reasons why we have our freedoms today. With that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And as always, be kind to one another. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.